Well, hello everybody and welcome to your Calgary real estate market update for November. We're a little late in getting our market update out this month because at the beginning of the month, my partner Darren and I were in Orlando, Florida for our brokerages, Real Brokers Rise conference is what they call it. So this is their yearly sort of get together to do some professional development, hear from some great speakers, but they also do awards, and we were fortunate enough to win the #1 team overall in Canada. We were the only team across the entire company of over 30,000 agents to sweep all three awards categories, and this is our 4th year in doing so. And obviously we would not be here were it not for the support of you guys, our incredible clients. So thank you very much for your support in our business and our brand over the years. I couldn't thank you enough for all of that. Okay, so let's dive into our market update now. So the most exciting thing that we've had happen in Calgary in the last month is now we have a new mayor and a new council. And we're kind of in the honeymoon period right now where we're smiling a lot, we're shaking a lot of hands, and we're taking interviews. And Mayor Farkas, who narrowly defeated Sonia Sharp by just 600 votes, or a little less than 600 votes rather, he is now saying he's going to lower taxes, which I like a lot, but he's also going to repeal blanket rezoning. So the most contentious amendment to the city's bylaw in history could be undone. But we'll wait and see, I guess, exactly how that's going to happen. I think it's easier said than done. But he ran on this platform and says that he's going to make some strides towards that before the end of the year. And this is in spite of many publications, including CMHC, saying, look, we need to provide more housing. We need to innovate. We need to find more ways to do this. This would be regressing in that respect. So we'll see what his plan is to answer this housing shortage crisis that we have here right now, and it's for good reason. We got a little stat boost here. We're leading the nation in jobs growth, despite having slightly higher unemployment than we did last year. So people want to move to Alberta and Calgary for good reason. Okay, let's dive into our market update now, which is brought to you by our property management company, Greenleaf Property Management. So in market downturns like the one that we're in, sometimes sellers can be looking for alternatives to selling and maybe exploring the rental market. So if you'd like to know what your property would rent out for, or what it would be like to work with a professional property manager, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and I'd be happy to share with you what we can do to help you out. Okay, so last month we were at $573,000, down 4% year over year. This month we're at $568,000, down 4.1% again. But what we are seeing is a continued decoupling of our market. And what I mean by that is it's almost two different markets for condo property and non-condo property. Okay, so detached and semi-detached not really coming down anywhere near as much as the row and apartment segments are, which are down by 5.6% and 6.9% respectively. Okay, and this is going to get worse. You can just see this trend forming here. Lots of new supply coming. We've got almost more supply than we need right now in this segment. So what we really need are detached stuff in the inner city, and semi-detached as well would certainly go a long way. Okay, now here's our graph. You can see these trends that we're showing here. We're continuing to move down in terms of overall numbers, except sales did pop up a little bit last month. So we had a reduction in interest rates that might have had something to do with it. Now, one of the metrics that I'm going to be following closely, I mentioned this last month and I'll follow this now in the months to come, is the sales to list price ratio. So what this is how much below asking are buyers looking to deal at, okay? And so last month we were at 97.71. This month we're dropping even further to 97.43, in contrast to where we were a year ago in balanced conditions at just under 99%, okay? So as long as this is in the 97 range and falling, our market is going to continue to slide as well. If it starts to tighten up, then we may see inventory come down and the market improve. So I'll start watching this for you guys and let you know how this develops in the months to come. Months of supply came down actually a little bit last month, and I think that's because of the increase in sales. I'm going to say it's because of the change in interest rates. We'll just see how this evolves here over the next month, but we're still very solidly in buyer's market territory there. If you look at this graph over the course of the whole year, or sorry, of the entire city, we had to readjust the y-axis again here, okay? So it makes it look like detached and apartment have low months worth of supply. They don't. They still got, buyer, or they're still very much in buyer's market territory. This black line that I put on would show or balanced conditions, but we have this huge statistical outlier this month where Eastern Calgary townhouses, I hope you don't have a townhouse in East Calgary on the market, because it's going to take you a year to sell it. We've got a year's worth of inventory over there. So I think this is just a statistical aberration. I don't think that this is going to last. But at any rate, you can see here that we've got some segments where we've got lots of months of supply, and other ones are still a little bit more in balanced territory. So that's our shortened market update for you guys here this month. I hope you're having a fantastic fall so far. I hope you're excited to see what our new mayor and council are going to do. And thank you very much again for all the support throughout the years. I hope you guys have an awesome month, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.